Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with the next Top 20 for 2020. This time I'll be counting down my top 20 favorite werewolf films. Top 20 for 2020 is a series I co-created with my buddy Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Twice a month, we randomly select a theme and rank our top 20 favorite horror films that fit that theme. We can only feature 20 films on our lists. No honorable mentions. We can only include one film per franchise. And Jason and I only feature films we actually own on physical media. This time around, the randomly selected theme was werewolf films. And guys, I gotta be honest, this is not my favorite subgenre. In fact, this might have been my least favorite of the themes selected so far. But hey, gotta do it, right? I was able to come up with 20 films that I think are deserving of this list. As with all of my other rankings, please keep in mind this is just my personal opinion. I will start with my least favorite, number 20, and work my way to number 1, my favorite werewolf film. Let's get to it. So, here we go. My top 20 for 2020 of my top 20 favorite werewolf films. Coming in at number 20 is Teen Wolf 2. Why? Because for some strange reason, I prefer this one to the first Teen Wolf movie. It's not great though, which is why it's number 20. And from Teen Wolf 2 to I Was a Teenage Werewolf, starring Michael Landon, at number 19. This movie was featured in an episode of The Wonder Years, so for that alone, it deserves to be on this list. A teen wolf, a teenage werewolf, and my mom's a werewolf, at number 18. This is a fun one. Coming in at number 17 is Wolf, starring Jack Nicholson and Michelle Pfeiffer. I have fond memories of seeing this one at the theater on opening night, and I like how this VHS release has similar artwork on both sides. Speaking of cover art, I've always loved the simplicity of this one. It's Wolfen at number 16. And the awesome artwork continues with my number 15 pick, The Company of Wolves. This is a good horror fantasy hybrid movie, and definitely underrated in my opinion. Coming in at number 14 is Moon of the Wolf. This is a 70s made-for-TV movie. I love the charm of made-for-TV horror, and this is no exception. At number 13 is a movie I reviewed earlier this week for Wild Eye Wednesday. It's Bone Hill Road. I needed an obligatory Howling movie somewhere on this list, so coming in at number 12 is Howling 6, The Freaks. This is my favorite of the Howling sequels, and my favorite of the franchise. I just like the whole carnival setting. At number 11 is a movie I'm sure will be on most people's lists. It's Ginger Snaps. We're into the top 10 now with a different sort of pick, because it's not specifically a werewolf film, but there is a werewolf segment in this film. It's Waxwork, and for some reason that werewolf segment has always stuck with me the most. Coming in at number 9 is another favorite among many. It's Dog Soldiers. And my number 8 pick is usually disliked by many, but I've always enjoyed it. Cursed. This one was directed by Wes Craven and written by Kevin Williamson. It also has a pretty cool cast, including Christina Ricci, Joshua Jackson, and Shannon Elizabeth. At number 7 is Project Metal Beast. It's Kane Hodder as a werewolf with metal armor. Now that's awesome. My number 6 pick probably would have been ranked higher if it was specifically a werewolf film, but it's a horror anthology with another werewolf segment, Trick or Treat. I love the fact that the werewolves in this movie wear human skin as a costume. I thought that was a nice touch. Plus, you can't deny the attraction of the werewolves in this particular movie. We've made it to the top 5 with a movie that definitely deserves to be here. It's The Wolfman. It's the original, it's the classic. It's so atmospheric. I mean, nothing really compares to the atmosphere of this film. At number 4 is a movie I wouldn't be surprised to see as a lot of people's number 1. It's An American Werewolf in London. Don't get me wrong, I love this film, but there are 3 more werewolf films I prefer to it, including this obscurity, Lone Wolf at number 3. I'd really love to own an official copy of this, but they're just so hard to get a hold of. So I made a copy myself. This one is a lot of fun, and I actually discuss it in one of my rare movies not on DVD or Blu-ray videos. In second place is Silver Bullet. Man, do I love this movie. And I also love Cycle of the Werewolf, the graphic novella on which Silver Bullet was based, written by Stephen King. It's got Corey Haim, it's got Gary Busey. How can you not love this one? Which brings us to number one, and a movie I don't see being too many other people's number one. My favorite werewolf film is Bad Moon. I honestly don't know why I enjoy this one so much. It just has a certain charm. I've always loved it. It's definitely my go-to answer whenever anyone has asked me in the past what my favorite werewolf movie is. Hands down, Bad Moon. I don't even have to think about it. I like the dog storyline, I like the setting, I like the characters, and the short runtime definitely helps. This movie is only 79 minutes long. This Blu-ray edition right here was released by Scream Factory, and it actually includes 2 versions of the film. Regardless of which version, whether it be the theatrical cut or the director's cut, Bad Moon is my number 1 favorite werewolf film. So there you have it, guys, my top 20 for 2020 of my top 20 favorite werewolf films. What do you think? Comment below and let me know. And of course, be sure to check out Jason's top 20 as well. Also, as always, we invite you to join in. We'd love to see your top 20 favorite werewolf films. Thanks for watching, guys. Be kind, subscribe.